England, like most countries, is crisscrossed by ancient walking ways. And if you're a motorcyclist who doesn't mind an argument or two with dog walkers, horse riders, and people just out for a quiet walk, they represent a great opportunity to develop some off-road riding skills. The Icknield Way, described as the oldest road in Britain, is one of these routes. It runs from the Dorset coast all the way to Norfolk, and you can join part of it heading north from Balsham near Cambridge. This all started as a trip up to my garage to look for my angle grinder, and while I was there to take the bike to a short stretch of the Icknield Way that I'd ridden once before, in the summer. A sign says it's unsuitable for motors, but I'm not sure whether motors are actually prohibited. A little way down, things started to get muddy, and with the huge tyre marks left by a tractor. I had one moment on the slippy mud, and then managed to climb. Further on, the muddy tyre tracks were almost impossible to avoid. Heading across them at about 18 miles an hour, the bike quickly went into a slide, and I ended up in the hedge and on the floor for the second time in as many months.
Oh, fuck.
Unlike my fall in Wales, this time I wasn't hurt, and got up feeling optimistic I could pick the bike up and get going again. But for some reason the side stand had come down and was jammed in the mud. With a great deal of heaving, I moved the bike out of the hedge, but couldn't lift it enough to get the side
Anyway,
stand.
no bones broken this time. Get the side stand back. What did I get this foot time?
It was completely stuck, despite some digging around it with my Leatherman. I did too much pointless heaving and tugging, and pretty soon felt a sharp pain where I'd broken my rib 2 months earlier. I looked up and down the lane, but it was clear very few people came down here. Eventually, I remembered my Cambridge-based bike riding friend. Luckily, there was enough phone signal to reach him, and he kindly agreed to ride out and help me. I was hugely relieved, but while waiting for him, I did more useless heaving.
Okay.
You can negotiate the way back.
Yeah. So I think we go to the end and go left to get to.
You're going to drive?
Yeah, I think I feel okay.
Yeah, if you don't, you just stop, I'll take you back and I'll come back to the bike.
Okay, well hopefully we won't need to do that, but thank you.
So what's the moral of the story? To get a lighter bike if I want to ride, even these easy tracks alone, something like the Yamaha Sero. And yes, the adrenaline of the first moments after falling can help you lift a bike, but it's a good idea to survey the situation carefully before putting in unfruitful and possibly injuring efforts. And having a few friends is also much better than having none.